Shogun said they have two unions who started it, which also acknowledge, NAF and AFON. Now, have you met? Why have you met and discussed with them to find out why we have two? Because before we came to this studio, we looked at it that FIFA recognizes a players' union, and they recognize that players' union through FIFPro. Now, we checked also, there are 55 countries in FIFPro. 7 are there within, together, and then 3 in observation status. And in Africa, we have 9. If we can have those, and so you can see it. There are only 9 African countries: Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Malawi, who are there in FIFPro. Nigeria is conspicuously not present there. Why do you think it is so?
Well, I think in the past, the NAF per se was recognized by FIFPro.
Yes.
And I think funds were being released, and I think the body of that union misused those funds. I was given to understand sometime that the FIFPro came to check what we are really using this money for, but there's no accountability for those money that are being used. So I think by doing that, they have to, I think, expel NAF from the body of FIFPro. And those two bodies we're talking about, the AFON we are talking about. AFON is just, I think, is a group that was formed by some ex-members of the FA. The members of the FA formed that AFON to destabilize NAF, because I think Austin Popo, who is the Secretary General of NAF, AFON, used to be the Secretary General of NAF.
Yeah.
But something brought them, and they fought. I don't know what happened, but they now break away and went to form their own, just to destabilize.
But if you say destabilize, of course, Shegun, you heard him. Yeah. But in this case, how if NAF formally they are an affiliate of FIFPro, recognized by FIFPro, and like you said, maybe because of accountability, they now expel them. Yeah. So how does the destabilization come in here if the union already have credibility, if they had a credibility problem already with FIFPro them? But before you answer that, we want to open the lines. We want you to be part of this, address these our colleagues here who have played the game for Nigeria, who are trying to chart a course. Because as at now, we have 2 bodies represent Nigeria in the FA, in the Nigerian Football Association. We have 2 presidents, 2 unions. And also in the Players Union, you have 2 bodies, NAF, the Union Association of Nigerian Footballers, and then the AFCON, the some professional footballers of Nigeria. So you have 2 bodies, one recognized by one FA, maybe the other group will reside by the other FA. But these gentlemen and ladies have said, can the players come together so that they can form one indivisible, credible union that will represent their interest? So we're opening the lines so that you can help us. If a former player, if a current player, what to apply this, and the route you want them to follow in order to achieve this particular objective is why we have this show today. So, Shegun, what will you guys? How will you resolve the issue, and what will you guys do differently if you were able to succeed to form a one strong, indivisible union?
Honestly, it is quite an unfortunate situation that we find ourselves in this kind of scenario.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, people like us were not too concerned about it initially until we attended Thompson Olia's candlelight and the burial of Rashidi Akine, which the FA was not properly represented and the Players Union were not properly represented. And we felt, come on, these guys have served the country for so many years. After serving the country, there must be a return where you go to and translate all you have learned into kids or into the society. But you will see that it is only in sports that we fade away after retirement. And we begin to ask questions. Why? Then we begin to search ourselves. There we quickly brought ourselves together and know that we didn't have a body that could channel discourse. To be honest with you, if you go to the local government, if you go to the commissioner of sports, it's one compensation for one politician. If you come to the national, you see, all of us did not have where to serve. Now we just saw players of Kaduna United.
Yeah.
If the chairman of that team was an ex-player, Garuba Lawal, he has his way to the people who have the team. So it could be easy for them to listen to Garuba Lawal because he has paid his due playing, representing from Kaduna to the national team and had the opportunity to have played in Europe. So you will respect a man like Garuba Lawal if he's the chairman or the commissioner of sports in Kaduna State. You see, all these scenarios will not come to play in the life of our sports at the moment.
Okay. Shola, let me come to you. Who are the people you are reaching out to? Let's talk about maybe the present players. Who are the stakeholders that you guys are reaching out to in your dream to form this union?
We're reaching out to everybody, to the ex-players, the present players, even the aspiring players. Because, you know, it takes a whole lot of people to form a union, to bring unions together. Because it's not easy for...
Okay, sorry, I'll come back to you. Let Ikechukwu is on the line. Hello, Ike.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, you're on.
I want to ask, my name is Ikechukwu, ex-international.
Good.
I want to ask Clement Emily, what for the two bodies to come together. Thank you.
All right, Ikechukwu. You say, what are you doing? Are you trying to bring the two bodies together?
Yes. Yeah, we've tried a couple of times to harmonize them.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we have been able to bring them on three occasions, sponsored by the chairman of the local government, Ajide, Honorable Ajide Tajo, who is with us and the group as well. We brought them together, and I think one cooperated and the other one did not cooperate.
Okay.
But we're still looking forward bringing him because he's an ex-player. NAF, Jala per se, wanted time to stay for another 2 years if we want him to sign the communique with us. AFOM have embraced the idea that yes, we want to come and stay, but they have been elected for 3 years. Their elections, they just came into power a year ago, and they have 4 years to finish their tenure. We said we cannot, if we're not giving Jala 2 days to stay, we are not going to give you 1 day to stay. All we need is let's come together and form one union, go on election nationwide, and appoint a leader that will lead us.
Okay.
Which they said, no, it's not going to work out like that. In the first place, we don't know who elected Dairu Sadi as the president of the union. Second, we don't know who elected Popo, where they did their election, we don't know. But all we are really eager, like to tell Ike, is that we've tried, and a communique has been signed by AFOM to us, but we are still doing all we can to make sure they come under one umbrella.
Okay, I'll still come back to you because I asked that question before. Have you reached out to the players who are playing both in Nigeria, the league, both our male and the female players, probably through their captains or through individual players? Have you reached out to them currently?
Not really. We're at the verge of doing that, because to do that, we need a lot of work to be put in place. You know, it's not just easy for us to just, go and meet those players. We need to go through a body. So if this body try to put everybody together, it will be easier.
For how long have you guys been working?
Yeah, we've been working for about 11 months now. And basically, we have reached out to a lot of people as well. We've traveled over 27 states nationwide to try to bring this union together. And we've reached out to the current as well. And, we have list of them signed. Like in Akwa Ibom, for example, we have over 72 members, starting from the Charles Bassi, Honorable, what's his name? The commissioner there, Esan Isong, and James Tekebe, Etimesiam, lots of them, they've signed and the signature endorsed, and that yes, they are for this cause. So we've really gone far as well.
But when you were there, there are some, Aqua United is there. Did you people get in touch with players of Aqua United to be part, to be part of this movement that you are in? Do you need their support or after?
Yeah,
okay, sorry, we have Obina on the line first. Hello, Obina, how are you?
Oh.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say that it's good for the players to come together because Nigeria football need players be there to work together. Doctor.
Where you are calling from Malaysia?
Yes, I'm calling from Malaysia.
Okay. How is our visuals there? Are you enjoying the show from Malaysia?
Hello?
Are you playing football in Malaysia?
I'm a student in Malaysia.
Yeah, you're a student. Oh, thank you very much, Obina.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.